Sup, Rotten? The Mac app connoisseur is back, baby. And today we're looking at a bunch of Mac apps, some of which you probably haven't heard of. These are utilities that make your workflow better, your files less chaotic, and gives you a little more peace of mind. Let's begin. Dory. Dory is the app switcher for people who meant to learn shortcuts but kept forgetting them the moment they lifted their fingers off the keyboard. Sound familiar? You can click or type whatever part of the app's name and you're instantly switching. It also learns your habits. Just the only shortcut you would need to remember is the one to activate Dory. Once you do, you then type the letter that corresponds with the app you want to switch to, and voila. It also learns your habits. So the apps that you use most, it prioritizes more. You don't have to configure anything. You just install it and it behaves like it already knows you on a personal level. Not to mention, the animation is super clean and unique. Sometimes I activate it just to see the animation. It's so satisfying. And in case you do hate style, they do have other animation UI options as well that you can further tweak the size of. Convert and compress. Convert and compress is exactly what you expect from the name. A tiny utility that, well, converts and compresses your image files with a quick drag and a click. Drop files in, pick your format, choose your compression level, done. No digging through menus or anything like that. It's super straightforward, and that's why I love it so much. It's the I just want this smaller button. That should honestly be built into macOS by now. It also covers basically any image codec you can possibly need. Subscription Day. Subscription Day is the calendar you never knew you needed. The one dedicated to reminding you that your bank account is under constant surveillance from monthly charges. Every subscription or one-time purchase goes into a single timeline with due dates, payment amounts, categories, colors, and notes. You can track everything from Netflix subscriptions to your random free trials. And with multi-currency support and automatic conversions, it doesn't matter where the charge comes from. Your Mac will still warn you before the company does. It can sync with your iCloud and reminders just to give you no excuse to miss out on your wallet getting flashbanged. There's also a stats view that shows how much you've committed to the subscription lifestyle, which is either extremely helpful or extremely humbling, depending on your tolerance for financial truth. For me, it opened my eyes, and I did clear out a lot of subscriptions since I got it, so I highly recommend it. Just how I would recommend the Mac app from this video's sponsor. If you want a smarter way to get great Mac apps without buying each one separately, Setapp gives you access to a curated collection of premium apps under a single subscription. And yes, they offer a free trial so you can test whether it actually sticks in your workflow or not. What I like about it is how it's organized around tasks, not app names. Rather than hunting for the perfect tool, you type what you need to do and Setapp surfaces ready to install apps. That makes it easy to try something new when you hit a problem. Everything is vetted, updated for you, and easy to remove if it doesn't fit. You can grab something like CleanShot X, a screenshot and screen recording powerhouse that makes capturing, annotating, and sharing your desktop, windows, or workflow a breeze. I use it a lot in my videos. There's also apps like Better Touch Tool, where it basically lets you tune your Mac's controls so that it reacts exactly how you want. Handy for power users, developers, or folks who just hate repetitive clicks and mouse trips. Bottom line, Setapp is a low-friction way to experiment with pro Mac apps. You get access to a toolbox of utilities under one plan. You can try it free for 30 days with the link in the description, test every app, and see which one resonates with you. And big thanks to my favorite sponsor, Setapp, for being a long-time supporter of the channel and helping me continue making videos like this possible. mInstaller. mInstaller is for you editors out there that use DaVinci Resolve, Premiere Pro, or my personal favorite editing software, Final Cut Pro. It's software that keeps track of all the plugins you get from Motion VFX, which is my go-to when looking for top quality plugins to help level up my videos. I've been using them since I started Rotten Apple, and they are pivotal to the aesthetic that I built this channel with. And there are a lot of other big creators that rely on them too. I know they're currently having the biggest sale of the year with everything up to 50% off, with sales also on their design and Cine Studio subscription plans. So if you are looking for a sign to upgrade your video content for YouTube or clients and make your videos stand out that much more, you should consider this. The sale is over soon, so I would check it out sooner rather than later. Just a personal recommendation from me. Name Changer. Name Changer is a batch renaming machine. That's it. And honestly, that's all it needs to be. If you're tired of files named screenshot 2025-01-04 at 11.22.53 a.m. multiplied by the hundreds, you drag the entire pile into Name Changer and fix them in seconds. Add prefixes, remove random characters, replace text, apply numbering, anything your chaotic folder requires. It's fast, lightweight, and dramatically more convenient than renaming everything manually while questioning your life choices. This seriously changed the game for me, and I'm honestly so upset at myself for not finding something like this sooner. DockDoor. DockDoor is for people who love macOS but wish window management wasn't such a guessing game. Hover over any dock icon and you get live previews of every open window for that app. You can even disable it if you have only one window open for that app to limit unnecessary clutter. It also gives you a genuine useful window switcher, something between macOS's gentle "we tried" approach and Windows look at everything at once energy. You can close, minimize, and manage windows directly from the previews and tweak the layout until it matches how your brain likes to navigate. It's just one of those upgrades that make macOS feel more modern, because for some reason we still don't have anything like this natively yet. Monocle. Monocle is a window dimming app designed to help you focus by making your active windows stand out and everything else fade into the background. When you turn it on, the app gently blurs or dims the inactive parts of your screen so your eyes aren't constantly pulled towards whatever chaos is happening behind your work. It feels like your Mac finally learned how to whisper. You can activate it from the menu bar or with a shortcut, and once it's running, the effect is immediate. Your main window becomes the star of the show and everything else quietly steps back. There are different dimming styles you can choose from, ranging from a soft blur to a more dramatic darkening effect. It never feels harsh or claustrophobic, just enough to keep your attention where it belongs. It works across multiple displays and lets you include certain apps if needed. If you ever found yourself bouncing between windows because everything looks equally important, Monocle fixes that. It gives your active window the visual priority it deserves and turns the rest of the screen into quiet background scenery. And those are the apps. Whether you want smarter app switching, cleaner file names, smaller files, organized subscriptions, or want to enhance your video editing, this lineup should cover a lot of what some of you may have been looking for. If you want more videos like this, let me know. Are there any apps that you see yourself getting? Let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to support the channel, I have a Patreon. Go check it out. Just like my patrons, Vasco, Franscoback, and Mixed Game. And above all else, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of me, you know what to do. It's kind of funny that you can basically use like your Mac stock your entire life, and then the moment you start using third-party apps, it just opens your world to what Macs are truly capable of. There's a lesson in there somewhere.